How's it going? Episode 17 of Cap. My name is Hunter. To my right is Evan. To his right, Mason. To his right, Chase.
Hunter, you took it over with
and
the
to
intro.
Chase's right, you,
the listener. Hello, Michael. I don't know if we have any listeners named Michael.
Hello, Michael.
But if we do,
Hello, Michael.
I'm not going to name people.
look at that.
'Cause
Google has been
we
carbon
don't have
neutral
any
since
people.
2007.
Cap. Google treats their employees like slaves. All right, welcome to episode 17. Happy late Thanksgiving. When you're hearing this,
Yeah, we hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
it's a week after Thanksgiving when you're hearing this, but tomorrow is Thanksgiving for us. And you know, but we're time travelers, so it doesn't really matter anyway. This happened 30 years ago, so it'll have no effect on our lives.
Are we even celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow?
No.
Wow.
Thanksgiving for us is on Sunday.
Today's
Wednesday.
Evan's
What's-
doing nothing tomorrow, and then me and Talent, we'll talk about that when we get to it.
What's
You guys have
your,
any Thanksgiving plans?
What?
Yeah.
Do you
what-
two have any Thanksgiving plans?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
going two places.
Jason's
Okay.
playing football.
Yeah, I'm playing football in the morning.
Well, turkey
No.
bowl.
But what's your like go-to number one thing you like to eat on Thanksgiving?
Just like turkey and gravy.
Nothing.
What? I just like turkey and gravy because
No,
I like
I
gravy.
actually don't like the turkey.
Thanksgiving food is disgusting. Let's
Yeah.
be real.
I love
Very
crescent
trash.
rolls.
Who
What-
wouldn't
what
rather
did-
have
what
like
did you just say?
Mexican food or pizza on
Oh yeah,
Thanksgiving,
well yeah,
bro?
definitely.
That would smack so much more.
I think
Shout out to
every
Papa
year,
John's.
Oh,
Every
here's a
year-
dry turkey.
That's
With
why you
some
need the
stuffing that
You know
we
why?
don't
It's
even know what
because
it
it's
is.
because white people made Thanksgiving and white people
True.
have the worst food. Except for Italians. Italians have
Our
made great
family's
food.
white. Like we
Yeah.
don't have any good food.
I think we've told
Yeah.
mom for like the past couple of years, like, let's not do the regular food. And yeah, let's do
Or just
Mexican
make
food or
mac
Italian
and cheese.
food.
Oh,
One of the
Nico's-
best foods on the planet.
Nico's tweet was hilarious.
Because we was
Yeah.
so funny.
he's like the fact that my whole white side of my family won't have mac and cheese and with like 10 throw up emojis or something like that.
Like, how do you not have mac and cheese?
Bro,
Tastes
mac
so
and cheese.
bomb.
I'm not a fan of mac and cheese. I think it's just a texture thing.
What?
Yeah,
Do you like
I like
applesauce?
I love applesauce.
Do you like pudding?
Never been really a big pudding guy.
You like stuffing though.
Pudding.
Stuffing
I like
is kind of
stuffing's good, but
Okay. This
So,
guy
like,
says he likes stuffing and not mac and cheese. What's wrong with you?
There's something wrong with
okay,
you.
I'm
What's
not
wrong
a
with you?
big like heavy just cheese person. Like I do not like string cheese. 'Cause
String cheese
the
bangs.
idea of just eating string cheese by itself.
Cheese is good.
I have a couple
Hold on.
tweets in the drafts
Hold
about
on.
string cheese
I know what it
enthusiasts.
is.
couple.
What is it?
I know
do.
why. I know
There was
why.
one night where I was just pissed off by string cheese.
I
Go
know
ahead.
why Evan does not like mac and cheese.
I didn't.
Why?
It's because when you guys grew up,
I know
all
were
you
gonna say
had was mac
That's
and
true.
cheese.
That was it.
All my dad would make us is just mac and cheese, and he'd mix ketchup in it.
Yeah.
Oh, too much ketchup?
He put in his.
I remember
not
going
mine.
over all the
We
time.
didn't
you'd
grow
eat
up with
that.
salsa. We grew up with ketchup.
Patrick Mahomes.
How many times? How many
Wait, he
times
would just
did
literally
dad make
put-
tacos and he'd put ketchup on them?
With
That's
his,
literally
he-
a
That's
disgrace.
child abuse.
with his, he takes the mac and cheese and like puts ketchup on it.
No
and, like,
wonder
mixes
Uncle
it.
Tom-
I've done ketchup with like hot dogs in it though.
Our family's
but
weird.
Not just
Yeah.
by itself.
No, it's funny.
I don't
If
think I've
hot
had it
dogs
with
are in
ketchup and hot dogs in it, but
I mean,
I don't know yet.
I've had it. Like I've had the hot dogs cut up in it, and I've tried. Like I would just like try. Like I would grab a hot dog, and then like maybe dip the hot dog in the ketchup with like a little mac and cheese. But I'm not squirting it on the mac and
Right,
cheese.
he's
That's
mixing it. It's
gross.
like orange.
Oh no no no.
Yeah, it's gross.
Oh, it's nasty. And also like, I don't know. It depends. If it's like the macaroni is like the shell type, I could rock with that. But I don't like the Kraft mac and cheese. With
Kraft
like
mac and cheese
What
bangs.
about like homemade mac and cheese, with breadcrumbs on the
Yeah,
top?
real
Well,
mac.
I've never
like
had
baked
homemade
mac and
because you know
cheese.
I have a super white family.
Yeah.
My homemade mac and cheese is Kraft mac and
This
cheese.
is the box.
It's boil it and put the cheese mix in. It's not even cheese; it's powder.
What about Velveeta? You ever had those
The
Yeah.
little
little
cups
mac
I
and
don't
are
know.
cheese ones?
disgusting of it,
The only
bro.
homemade
You don't
pieces
like
I
it?
had
The
were
portable cups are
DiGiorno's.
awful.
The only homemade
That's-
lasagna I had was
Stofers.
Stouffer's.
Oh, okay.
Stofers is fire though.
Shout out to Michael Stouffer.
Michael Stouffer. You watching?
And Michael DiGiorno.
He works for 2K. He has never watched this.
Hey,
That's the only
don't
reason I
say
know
that,
the word is Stouffer.
but he probably won't.
If he does, fix the ratings.
Anyways,
I had tacos
boycott
last
Thanksgiving food. It's all garbage. I don't even like pie that much. It's certain pies.
Pie's bad.
Apple pie is bomb.
Pie is yeah.
McDonald's apple pie.
Man.
I've never had a McDonald's apple pie.
It's because they never have them.
This guy doesn't eat anything.
He doesn't eat.
You had a
theory
theory
that
the
he
other
doesn't
day.
eat.
No, I had.
I've never seen
I had
Evan
a
eat.
California burrito from the taco shop by Albertsons today.
He may
takes-
eat once a
Oh,
day.
have you had tacos from that taco shop?
You take an hour to eat though, which is weird.
Okay, you know what? I like to savor the
Hold on.
food.
Evan
And I
gets
get
his food.
distracted.
He gets his food. He'll put it to the side. He'll let it get cold for an hour.
Forget about
and
it.
then
Hold
he'll
on, no.
eat it. That's
only
a
partially
fact, bro.
true.
That's a fact.
No, there are times where I'll get food, and by the time I get home, I'm like, I'm not even hungry anymore. So I'll just sit there, and then I'll be on my phone, and I'll get distracted, and then I'll be like, shoot, my food's cold.
Bro, if I'm going to eat, like if I'm like, oh dang, I'm hungry,
I'm
I'm
grubbing.
literally driving to wherever. I'm even eating the food. Say I'm eating the fries on the way home, and then as soon as I get home, I just sit down and eat.
Nothing else on my mind.
Yeah, there's nothing else. Like there's not like, oh, let me go do this real quick.
You gotta set the tone. You gotta put on a show you like. Oh, I got hiccups right now.
Get the food. I'm gonna vacuum real quick, I think.
Yeah.
I got a couple things to do.
I'm gonna go clean the water drain outside.
Remember when I vacuumed at like 11 at night that one time?
Dude, it was at this house, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I'm
here.
just sitting on the couch. I'm like watching YouTube on my phone or whatever. And Evan like walks in and I thought he was gonna say goodnight or something. He was like, I think I'm gonna vacuum down here. I was like, what? And I was like, no, he's not doing it. Next thing you know, I hear
Just starts vacuuming.
Who does that?
I don't know,
me.
but I think
You are a strange specimen.
That's why. No, that's why. Because like, I don't keep things dirty. I like to keep things clean and tidy. So like, if I get bored, I'll just start cleaning. Like, you'll see me walk in and I'll just start tidying up the couches and like
it's so pathetic.
Organizing like DVDs and stuff.
That's me all the time.
My room's a
That's
mess
why my
right now.
room
I figured it
My
out
room
though.
is so
Evan
dirty.
is like a 73-year-old white grandma.
What's his female name?
But not like the Karen type, like the cool one.
No,
Not even like Karen type. Because Karen type, you got
no, I'm just
It's
saying
just-
like
is that the one you forget
you're just
about?
this little
And then she
old
just-
grandma that like.
Never mind, I'm not going there.
the one grandma you always forget about.
Oh
You know.
my gosh.
The one like, oh yeah, they exist.
Shout out to the forgotten grandmas.
Yo.
Shout out to all the grandmas,
them forgotten ones.
except for you Karens. It's a fade on sight.
Yeah, we remember you. I got you, grandma.
I feel like never
I feel
mind.
like there's grandmas out there that just need a random phone call. It could be any kid. It's not even legit their grandkid. They could just answer the phone probably and just go.
They should make
Hello?
They should make,
telemarketer.
No.
But
No.
it's just someone going, "Hey, grandma," and she's like, "Oh, I'm so glad."
They
And
probably have that.
today
They should
I
make
was
like a hotline
Yeah.
for like lonely hold on. Lonely
okay.
grandmas.
Hello, I'm a lonely grandma.
But no, it's like
But
just
it's not like
for-
it's
like
like you know, it's like
lonely.
you need it's like when you call Santa. Have you heard those hotlines where you dial a certain phone
Yeah.
number and you give it to your kid and it's like Santa's on the phone. But it's like
It's
you dial if you're a
telemarketer.
grandma and you want to talk to some
That's
grandkids.
pathetic.
Tell your mom to buy this insurance. She really needs it. Come on. Tell her she's 20,000
You know
in
what?
debt.
Right now you're saying like, why would you do that? But in a couple years, when I'm making bank off of this lonely grandma hotline,
Hey,
you're
you
gonna be
lonely
like, Evan, how
grandma.
did you do that?
You do you, man. I don't want to tease grandmas.
Evan's
Nice.
literally he's just hiring people that just sound young. So it's just like the grandma's just calling. She's just, "Hey, what's up, grandma? How's it going?" She's like,
I'm gonna
"Oh,
hire
how are
all like
you?"
the B-list voice actors that are like 40, but they do voice work for kids in cartoons.
Evan, you're gonna hire someone. They're like, I just got this job with this grandma hotline, but they're gonna think it's like a different
Oh
thing.
my
It's on their
God.
first
Exactly.
call. How you doing, Granny? Like, no. hang up.
He's
That's
like,
not what we do here.
That's disgusting.
"Hey, grandma."
I know it's gonna be the most
What
pure
night are you
intention
wearing?
thing, and then people are just gonna take it south so far.
What color robe do you have on?
Okay.
Purple. So
All
like,
right.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
a transition.
So many
Hey, I wanna
jokes
point out
came to
real
my
quick-
mind and I was gonna.
3 out of the 4 of us are wearing.
We told you to
some
put your hoodie
matching
on.
No.
hoodie.
Bro, it would have been black, green, black, green.
I intentionally switched
Big
to the green
Sean.
one.
No.
He's never gonna see this.
too.
Nah, Jamie, blur
Someone
this
turn
guy
his
out.
mic off.
Just blur him out, Jamie.
Yeah.
I'll make a note of it.
But
Blur me out.
Let's just mute Mason's mic.
we rocking that Fingerprint magazine. Evan, you want to talk about it?
Evan, do you still have magazines?
I don't want to talk about it. I've talked about it so many
Do you
times.
still have some?
I have a couple.
What if people want to buy one?
Yeah, we'll put the link. We'll put
Evan
the link
makes
in this video.
I think I
magazines are
have.
dope.
I'm pretty sure I have the website is like under construction right now.
Oh.
I'll
Sure,
put the
just-
link in the episode and the YouTube.
Or how
video
about they
for
just
it.
reach out to us? Just send it. They could DM us if they want one.
Yeah, if you want a magazine.
They're on sale. Black Friday.
I'm not
deal.
even selling them.
No, they are.
Pandemic.
Shut up. Shut up.
Son of
Their Black Friday deal. $5.
You are funding the podcast.
Plus
It's
shipping.
even more expensive
Plus
than the
ship-
last sale. I
Plus,
did.
plus shipping. Plus shipping.
Evan gave people $10 to take them.
Bro, I should have waited.
Screw you.
I don't even think I have the second.
You're on
one
the
yet.
cover.
Twice. He better be on the third cover too.
Have to
You
be
just
on the
got to do
third.
it.
I still hate the name.
You gotta
I
do
want my-
hate,
I want my
I
feet.
hate fingerprint.
You gotta do.
You know why? Because I was designing like a mock-up cover, and it was just a photo of your hand, and I was like, what's a cool name that is with hands?
You got to finish it with 3.
And I was
No,
like,
but
you got
fingernail,
fingerprint?
no. Knuckle magazine, no.
Fingerprint.
Fingerprint.
This sounds like it would be like some artsy like photography magazine though.
This girl
Like, it
at school,
fits.
when I wore the hoodie, she was like, "Oh," who's that? Oh, that's your brother's magazine. I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "That hoodie's really nice." She's like, "I would wear one."
I remember I went to Sprouts wearing
I had
this.
people getting on me. They're like, "Where's my hoodie?" And I said, "Dude, I don't know. I just haven't placed an order yet."
I went to Sprouts and I was wearing this, and I was checking out, and this guy was like,
I know who you're talking about.
He's
I know
like-
who it is.
"Hey, fingerprint. Is that Evans?"
Shout out to
I
Charles.
was like,
Charles.
"Yeah." I was like, "That's my cousin."
Xavier, Charles.
I know exactly who
Xavier.
that was.
Professor X.
He's
Yeah,
bald.
Shout out Charles.
I know my
Charles.
mom was wearing her hoodie, and someone at Sephora who she doesn't even know and who doesn't even know about it, they just said, "Oh, what's that?" And my mom like briefly explained it, and she was like, "Oh, cool. I'm gonna look into it."
She's like, "It's my son's little."
I even ran
thing
into
he's
someone at
doing,
the
like-
post office because I was shipping out like 20 of them.
Bro,
And I had a massive stack.
You
I'm
got to
like, what do
put
you sell?
your magazines. Just leave them on people's cars.
Or are we gonna go to Barnes and Noble and just put them in there and
Heck
just
yeah.
leave them on the shelf?
Yeah, that,
Do it.
we thought about doing that.
That
That'd be a good
reminds
idea.
me of a good transition to something. So
Oh,
that
no, we're talking about my magazine right now.
Real quick,
get your marketing out.
Listen.
Get your
So what?
marketing
We're
out.
on
Let's do it.
episode 16. I know it's real
Trying to
early,
steal my
but
thunder.
I feel
Okay,
like
I'm gonna go, but then
at
that
some
reminds me of
point we hopefully down the line I hope we get some merch, and yeah, I hope our
Fingerprint
sweatshirts.
cap collab.
No, I hope we got to make. They got to
Hey,
be decent
someone liked my
sweatshirts like
tweet.
these though, because these are really nice sweatshirts just because
Oh,
they're champion
for those
ones.
of you watching,
Oh yeah, we didn't even.
yo, this one,
Oh.
I got this record for a penny.
$5 actually.
$5 shipping, so 501. But
okay,
if you subtract shipping,
Liar much?
this was a penny.
did
that's
that
all.
have to do with what we're talking about?
No, someone liked my tweet because I tweeted photos of him because I was pretty pumped about
Oh,
it.
and I can't say something.
No.
Okay.
So
All right,
we
now-
talk about your
About me. Go
PS5 Ls.
Ooh,
What can I do my?
Or
What does that have to do
do
with
your-
Barnes and Noble?
Okay. It just reminded me of, like,
yeah, segue.
so when you were
Ow.
talking about leaving the
The magazines
magazine
are-
somewhere like for random people, it just reminds me of one time at Disney we left the drawing academy thing
Oh yeah.
and I drew something on it, and I don't remember what it was because we never drew what the actual like lesson was. Like as soon as
I
we
don't
sat
think-
down.
You got to explain. People don't know what that is.
Okay, yeah. If you've never been to Disneyland, there's a thing
It's
in
episode
California
16 of
Adventure
a
where
Disneyland reference.
This is episode 17.
Oh shoot.
we didn't mention Disney last episode,
So
so we
episode
have
16.
the right to mention it all this episode.
Yep.
But we're not gonna. But there's a thing called the Animation Academy. Basically, you go there and they have cartoonists and artists from Disney who teach you how to draw like the main
A
key Disney
specific
characters.
character.
So you can draw Disney's face, not Disney's face, Mickey's face, Minnie's face. You
Today
can
we're drawing Walt Disney.
that would suck,
that'd
dude.
be so hard.
I would hate
his
that.
frozen.
But
head,
all the
too.
drawings would look so bad and it would be so funny.
It would.
Drawing real faces is impossible. But you draw like not just those characters. You could draw like
There's like
solely
Olaf,
Mike
and
Wazowski,
all
Olaf.
these random ones.
But we would never draw the actual character you're
We
there
would even
for.
draw like Nickelodeon characters.
Yeah, so as soon as you sat down, we would just like start drawing whatever it is. And sometimes I don't even know what I don't know what I drew that time, but I drew something random and I was really proud of it. So I just left it on one of the benches outside. But I put my Instagram on the top of it. And like a couple hours later, I get a DM from someone like, "Oh my gosh, did you leave that picture like
Wow.
in California Adventure?" And I went to Google Translate, put something in this completely random language, and it was like, "You have the wrong man. Never contact, never contact this person again."
You're that guy to just do that.
And then they sent me a DM in that same language back,
Oh, that's a dub.
Did they
and
really?
it was like, it just said sorry. So they took my message, translated it, and saw, "You have the wrong man. Never contact this person again."
and then they
Shout out to them,
translated
though.
back. Sorry.
They were definitely young.
Well, they obviously didn't
I think
listen
they
to
were-
Don't Contact Again.
It was some girl that was like, I don't know, like my age around the time or whatever. But yeah, so
I hope so.
nah. Hey, never mind. All right, but yeah, I just want to say that. So you take it away with what you're gonna say.
PlayStation 5 Ls, you're 0 for
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, it's more like 0 for 1,000 at this point, honestly,
That
because
last one counted.
Yeah,
as
because
like
we gotta
200.
add like the
Hold on.
the Black Friday like L's and
well, let's give
all
a
the
shout out
other
to Hunter
Ls.
for actually getting a PS5.
Yeah,
Hunter got one. He's been playing it.
I got one on launch day. I did the impossible.
Dang.
He got the Impossible.
I got one on
from-
my second try.
missed it. Target.
1 for 2.
Well, let's talk about your L's in depth. So on launch day,
Oh, wow.
We
Two-
going into
two
each
days-
one?
That one was
2 days
bad.
before launch day, I tell Mason, hey, call your bank. You know, you might have a spending limit. And he's like, nah, I'm good. So I'm like, all right. So here comes launch day. I get mine. And then
They did multiple launches.
Yeah, they
This
do
is from the
multiple
Sony
sales from
Direct.
PlayStation. And they go live again. Mason has it in the cart.
I
He
was
has
like
his
going
info
through
in.
checkout. I had a minute window to do it. I was just doing it like I was casually doing because I thought it was still out of stock. So I was like, oh, it's letting me do these extra steps. And I'm just going through it, putting my card info, and I like pressed checkout. And it was like, there's a card error. And so I'm like, oh, that's okay. I don't know. So I go back to the first step. I retype it all in again, and it's still not out of stock yet. And I go through, it's like, oh, payment error. And then that's when I show Hunter in town. I was like, hey, what is this? And then Hunter's like, yo, I think that's a spending limit. And so then I text my dad. I'm like, do I have a spending limit? He's like, yeah, you do. And so I had 2 opportunities to get it at that moment.
So if
And I
you would have
didn't.
listened to Hunter,
Mm-hmm.
You
and
would have
made
had it.
sure.
And my dad was like, oh, yeah, you could have just used my card from the beginning.
Yeah, so that was the
Wow.
first day. And then since then, he's been trying and he's failed.
Oh,
Every
for
time.
20 something.
But what was the second closest you got?
When you had it.
No. There was
Oh.
one before. Wasn't there?
From
Or am I
Walmart,
wrong?
I think Walmart, I had it to
Oh
where
dear.
it was, oh dear, basically. If you're listening, you've been trying to get it from Walmart, you know what oh dear is.
Yeah.
You know.
Is
It
that
was
what
in
Walmart
stock.
like? Is that like what pops up on their
Yep.
little like screen?
It was
Yeah.
like,
It's
you
pain.
you go through checkout, you click the checkout button, your payment's in
Yeah.
there. You click checkout, it's like the screen pops up. Oh dear, the North,
it's
and
a little dog
D-
with reindeer. Like,
D-
Oh,
EER.
that
It's like,
sucks.
oh dear, the North Pole is doing its best to make sure everything's in stock. And if you get the oh dear screen, that means
Works-
you're not getting a
works now.
PS5.
You ain't getting it.
And so that we had that, but then Hunter,
yeah. So like 4 days ago or something like that, 5 days ago, I get a tweet notification and it's like, oh, PS5 is live on Kohl's.
Out of all
I'm
the
like-
places,
So I'm like,
Kohl's.
I'll check, but it's like only Kohl's app. And so I'm looking, it's not showing up. And then I click this button and it finally shows up. And I'm like, do I want to spend? Because it's a bundle. I'm like, do I want to spend 700? And like, I'll just sell the other stuff and he can pay me, the 500. And I'm waiting. And then I text you it. I'm like, hey, you should get the bundle.
and now it's like,
And he's like, nah.
can't afford it, whatever.
So then I'm playing games and I'm looking at it still. I'm like, I'm just going to get it. So
Go
I
for
get
it.
it. I'm like, hey, you got the dub.
He
And
got-
they're super hyped.
He sent us
And
the
then
payment
even
removed from his
Nico.
account, a confirmation email, and we were like, oh, he got the confirmation email. It's midnight. Me and Talon are celebrating.
They're tweeting.
I tweet, Instagram, everything.
He changes his name on Twitter to Mason, the PS5 owner.
I'm extremely obnoxious on everything. And then
And then I think the next day,
was it Kohl's that let everyone know off the bat? Like,
Mhm.
Like,
well, people were
hey.
getting canceled right away, but I got an email confirmation saying it was going to ship. So I'm like, hey, we're in the clear. We're
we
good.
got it.
so that's what we thought. Oh, you got the confirmation
And
email
then
that you can't cancel.
The
that.
next day, I think it was the next day, yeah, right?
It was literally 24
Yeah.
hours right after, like 8 p.m.
At,
the next day.
at night, I get an email from Kohl's and I look at it and there's red on it.
Oh no!
And anytime you see red in the email, it's not good news.
They're just letting you know, like,
And it says,
mm-mm.
Kohl's, sorry, we had to cancel your order.
So we
And
lost
I
it.
felt so much pain for them.
Literally as soon as he got the email, I don't know if as soon as, but as soon as he sent it to us, me and Talon, because it was in a group chat, me and Talon both opened it at the same time. And I hear Talon like running down the stairs because I'm on the couch and he's like, we didn't get it. And I just look up at him like, and so
We didn't
basically
get it.
since then, life has just sucked all around.
Oh, life is good. You know what I mean?
You don't have a PS5
Okay.
either.
I don't want a PS5.
Okay, guy. So yeah, basically that was the rise and fall of my PS5 hopes. But tomorrow is Thanksgiving, which means Black Friday is in 2 days. So me and Talon are gonna go camp outside GameStop and try and get one. If we don't get one,
How long are you camping
yeah.
out?
What time are you getting there?
probably like 5 p.m. day before maybe.
You better dress in like snow clothes.
What time do
bro.
they
It's
I'm
gotta
gonna
be
bring a
like
bunch of stuff.
30 degrees
I think
at
like
night.
8 a.m.
Wait,
they
so-
open.
So 8 a.m. they open. You're gonna get there 5.
Mm,
You got dinner. You better
We're gonna
make sure you
pack a
got
bunch
some
of stuff.
snacks.
Bro, you might as well just tag team and walk across the parking lot to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A.
Hey, we can't tag team it.
Oh, wait, you're not going. Are you doing? Oh, we can't tell them which one you're going to.
Yeah, 'cause
Wait,
then
are you
you're
going by
gonna show up.
yourself?
No, me and Tyler are going.
I'm gonna be posted up, cozy in the house, watching.
I'm gonna have my
who
knife on
knows
me.
what,
Though, so-
probably Great British Baking
Wait,
Show.
which GameStop are you going to?
You can't give that info
I don't know
away.
yet.
This is coming out after.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Oh yeah.
It's not live.
I'm thinking more.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
up, Facebook
Yo,
Live?
Instagram Live.
Bro, if we don't have Facebook Live, we'd have like 3 viewers, and it'd be Uncle Mike is one of them.
Hey.
You boys are funny.
Love you, boys.
Yo, Big Brown Bear.
I thought that was Big Baller Brain for the longest time because I didn't. I don't know. I thought he just like saw one. He's like,
Big breasted
catchy.
daddies.
Okay, Evan.
Thought you were mid conversation.
Boy,
Thought you
what?
just let
No,
it
but-
slide.
No, which one are
wouldn't-
you going to? Because I was saying if you're going to the one over by the Best Buy in Mobile,
Yeah, that's
what I was-
episode.
that's the
okay.
one I was probably gonna do.
I was gonna say I
Big
would
breasted
be
baddies.
swinging by. I'm gonna come by and be like,
That's
"Yo, what's up,
definitely
Stop by
not
for 20
The
minutes,
tower
hang
could be
out,
lonely.
Yeah.
sit in the
grandma.
Tommy Bahama chair. But yeah, we're
we
probably gonna
should.
be that one.
we should just
That's
come just to hang
clickbait
out."
right there. It's
Honestly,
perfect.
come for like 30 minutes.
What are
Me
we
and
gonna talk
Tom-
about then?
I'm gonna bring my computer, have it.
Dude, I'll bring
uh,
the Switch.
Hey, that'll be tight.
We'll bring the Switch. We'll play.
What are you gonna do if you get there and there's already like 15 people?
If there's like 15 people, when we get there, it'll still be open. So I'll go and be like, hey, do you have by any chance know how many you guys are going to be getting or having for tomorrow morning?
Oh, they already have them for sure. Like
Well, yeah,
they're
now-
at the store. I bet.
I'll try and get them to tell
My
me how
guess
many
is
they
they
have.
probably have like
10. That's my best guess.
I'm
10
gonna
at
guess
most. At
7.
most.
Five.
max
7.
max 8,
Yeah. So
if that.
if there's a lot
They
of
might have
people
like
there,
3.
if there's
Mrs.
say
Spirit
there's
is
20
low-key
people
just
there,
crushed
I would
right
hope.
now.
I would hope GameStop, if they knew they had 8. I hope if 8 people were
Let
lined
'em
up,
know.
they would at least go, "Are you for PS5, 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 PS5?" I hope they would at least tell them, like the people after that, and just be like, "There's no point in waiting."
Well,
Like,
I think
you
it's
guys-
closed tomorrow,
you
so
guys
you
should
won't
just
know
go.
till the morning.
So
Oh,
would
okay, yeah,
GameStop?
true.
I
They'll probably
hope
get there at
GameStop
7.
does the one per household instead of you're all from the same
Oh,
house.
yeah.
Oh, all 4 of you, y'all want
Yeah,
one.
but how are
Okay,
you gonna
1, 2,
know
3,
they're from
4.
the same house if they don't talk to each other when the workers?
that would
get
be
there?
kind of sad if you're there for hours and you don't talk to each other at all. Just you saying the workers won't
The
know if
workers-
there's-
workers
won't know.
yeah, yeah.
Like say there's 6 people
You
in
could do the
line,
people
but they're
dirty
all
behind
like
you.
they're just
You
family.
should have
members.
one dude posted
Oh,
up.
No.
Have
What?
one dude
I'll
posted
snitch.
outside.
No,
Their
no.
family.
What if one person waits the whole night? In the morning at 5 a.m., 7 more people come with them and they get in line.
Oh, I'm
And they're
snitching.
like, bro,
No, I
don't know if
I'm
you
making a
can.
scene. I'm carrying it. I
they're
don't care
probably
at all.
gonna have people like.
I
looking like,
stayed
oh,
at
okay,
I stayed at
obviously you've been here.
GameStop one time for like one
Yeah.
of the Nintendo like retro things
the
came
Nintendo
out.
retro thing at the Tyler Mall, right?
Yeah, and they
you
were
went
like
to it.
really hard to get, and so I went early in the morning, and I was waiting in line with people, and people were showing up in front of us, and luckily I got in. I was the last person to get one, but the people behind me, there were people who were cutting in front of us. They were
I'm
like,
causing a
"Yo,
scene.
they were cutting," and GameStop workers was like, "We didn't know. We can't tell."
See, that's
That's why I'm
So they
bringing my
wouldn't
knife.
Okay, but I feel like the Nintendo thing,
God.
like with the PlayStation
Bundy.
5 is significantly bigger than that. So
But it's the same thing. How are you going to trust someone's word?
Yeah.
I'll
Like,
have a
I don't
knife.
know. You could be lying.
that's why
'cause you're
GameStop
just so
should have
desperate.
like
They don't
someone
gotta trust
post it
me.
up or like security footage or whatever. Be like, all right, these people have been
They're
here
not going to
since
do that. They don't care.
it's GameStop. They don't care.
Or they have
They
like
don't
they
give a
should have
crap
a
about
line.
anybody.
Well, it's all COVID anyways. The line's probably gonna be spaced out. I bet. Obviously, they're not.
No,
gonna have
well, they
people
were not
stand.
spaced out outside of Target when we
No.
went that one morning.
They were all
just
bunched
when?
up.
Oh, just recently.
The release day.
couple.
Oh,
Because
Yeah.
Hunter got it on 9 p.m. the day before. So it was release day Eastern time, but he got it at 9 p.m. the day before for us Pacific time. And so that very next morning, we went to Target's and
didn't Target have like 2
they had
or
like,
something? It was like
one
real
that-
small.
They had a good
wait,
amount.
no,
but
was it the release day or was it the day after?
I don't know, but we've been talking
No,
about
no,
the
no.
PlayStation for a long time.
We went like
It's Black
2
Friday.
days after or something like that.
Yeah,
what
what,
are we talking about?
however many we went to one that had 8, I think it was. They had 8, so okay, that's our best chance. We got there too late. They gave out the tickets already. We went to another Target that day. They also gave out the tickets. And it just sucked.
What's sad is if you guys played Xbox, you'd have one.
If you're
Because Hunter, didn't you say they like Target had like a grip of Xboxes?
Yeah, Xbox is not in demand at all.
Yeah,
Nobody wants the Xbox.
which is sad because the Xbox probably a lot better.
But also it's kind of like
Does have Miles Morales though?
Xbox comes out with a new Xbox every like 2 years. PlayStation does one every like 5 or 4 years.
Microsoft is smart.
Nah, not really.
Quality
Small
over quantity.
upgrades. Yeah.
So, okay, tell that to
PS
Apple.
PS6 is
They
gonna be
facts.
crazy.
They come out with 3 iPhones a year.
PS6.
and that's why no one's buying the iPhone though this year.
Yeah. Why
It's probably
release
the
the
lowest
12?
sales for this
It's
year.
I haven't
they're
seen
basically
anybody-
just releasing the same phone
It's
over
the
and
same
over
phone.
again. It's like, oh, this one you
Yeah,
can.
this phone is the iPhone
can-
5.
It's the
answer
5S
calls
with
or
3
whatever it is.
cameras.
Yeah.
Next year, I'm buying next year's. Been watching the leaks and it's supposed to be much better.
I'm not buying an iPhone.
It's going to
until
have
mine
7
dies
cameras on the back.
Heck
Yes.
yeah.
Whoa.
I would want 7 cameras.
I would love it if it just had one giant lens, like it's a legit just
whole-
camera on the back.
the whole back screen of it.
Yeah, just one giant lens, like it's legit, like a camera, like a digital camera. Look, it's just a huge lens. It like zooms.
That'd be amazing.
You have
Like,
to
what
put it-
is that?
You have to buy the Apple attachments for different lenses.
Oh, Apple would.
They will
like
100
everything
Or
with
imagine
that
if
extra.
the back didn't have like the camera, like it didn't look like it had a camera, but there's a camera back there
just built
because
in.
they have glass where you can like see through, but you can't see the camera. Like that's what iPhone's gonna do for the next phone.
Oh,
It's
really?
supposed to be like you can't see the camera, but it's there.
So it's
front
like
of the
in
screen.
the phone, kind of.
Yeah, so like it won't have the little bar at the top.
I've heard about that. I like that.
that little
'cause
bar at the top needs to go
But
away.
imagine the
It's like-
back not having like an actual looking
Then
camera.
you can set
and
it
just-
down without worrying about the
Yeah.
camera.
It was
like-
just all glass.
It's
What
actually
little-
there,
what
like a
little bar you-
screen.
The bar right here for the
Yeah.
speaker.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Well,
glass.
because it was what the last iPhone was.
But that's the
the
speaker
first
when you're on
all
the phone.
glass back, right? It was glass front and back.
the
So it's like
the
they're basically
XS?
just going to do that.
the X was
The
the first
X.
one to do that.
So basically, it's just going to be that. It's just going to be one solid piece of glass, and the camera's just going to be underneath the glass. So it's like
hit the
it's
table
just going to be
much.
hidden. Sorry, dude.
I'm playing, man.
Yo, we got this tiny little studio, aka y'all house.
This is the TikTok hype house basement.
yeah,
Heck
we're in the
yeah.
basement.
Remember? That's a.
I can hear him
throwback,
upstairs
guys.
right now.
I don't know. I don't know how the
Stop.
song goes. So
All right, did we have any topics? For
I got.
today?
I got. One. I just wanted to.
You got
this
one?
is one.
We've
this
been
was-
keeping track of our
This was
poops.
the nerd session.
Oh, I don't have my count because I'm recording this stupid video.
We've been keeping
What-
track of
what
our
was it?
poops
What do
and
you think
peas
it
for
was?
the
I don't
past
remember.
week.
I think it was like okay. Evan, give us a breakdown of it.
We've been keeping track of our poops and peas for the past week.
this
Yeah,
was
why
an
did we do that?
experiment.
Yeah.
It may sound weird, but we tracked. Yeah,
We tracked each other's.
Mine-
I was in charge of Chase.
No.
And I had to wait outside the door for him, and I said, "All right, report back. Was
No.
it number 1 or number 2? Was it both?
You could smell. Which
Was it a
one
little bit of
was.
number 3?"
All
Bro, you
well,
pooped a
okay,
lot.
Chase,
Yo, wait
Chase,
a minute.
what was your final count?
Say yours and I'll say
So
mine.
this was in a week.
That's
All
How
right,
many
crazy.
times
so-
did you pee?
So
That's
in
crazy.
1 week, I went pee 27 times,
Hey, you hydrated.
but I only pooped 15 times.
That's actually insane.
That's a
I-
lot of poop, though. Actually,
I peed 27 times too, and I pooped I think 14.
Whoa,
That's one off. 27 pee, 27
Seems
pee.
a little
Last you guys are on the
suspicious they went together.
Same schedule. What was yours,
Yeah,
Evan?
we
Bro,
might
I
We're
got-
synced up, bro.
FMB.
I'm gonna be
If
honest
know,
with you.
know. M.
I stopped keeping track after day 2 because I forgot. Or
Ooh.
day 3. So
He's at day 3 with already
No, it was day
47
2.
poops.
5 poops, 8 peas.
So double it.
In 2 days or 3 days?
That was
Double
like
it
2 days. That
Three
was like
times. That's a whole lot of cream.
2.5.
That's a callback to like episode 2.
If you get that reference from the episode, I
All right.
love you.
I don't
Here-
even get that
here's my
reference. I don't know
official
what you
count.
said.
It was the one you
All
were
right, what Hunter do?
Oh, that makes sense.
I pooped during the week 9 times.
Okay.
I poop about once a day. I used
Plus
to
some.
I used to poop like 3 or 4 times a day.
But this man's on a different
Then
type
my
of diet.
diet changed, so I'm healthier than everyone.
It
here.
all converted.
And then my pee count, yes, my pee count was 37.
Yeah, this man pees a lot, though.
I mean, I only
Let's do
drink
the
liquid, so
average. Calculator. So me and Chase both had
I
27.
peed 10 times more than you.
But yeah, for people that are probably like, what, these,
You
why?
had 37?
Why are you guys doing this?
37. Are you checking
was-
what's the average?
Yeah. It was just for fun. And then Evan, how many did you have? I have to do another. Evan, how many
For
peas did
2
you have?
days.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
He said like 8 and 5.
5 poops, 8 peas.
All right.
I'll be peeing a lot though.
So we gotta do 7 divided by 2.
That was a weird statement.
Then how many was it again? It
We're gonna
was
cut that.
8 P's.
Make my mic just dip out for a little bit.
He's like, I'm
I
over here.
stay
stay
Yo,
peeing.
if Evan did it all 7 days, he would have had 28 P's. That's
Okay.
crazy, dude.
Bro, that's a consistent 4 P's a
So
day.
if you have
So
plus
is
28,
the average 20s like 7?
let's see,
You
divided
guys
by
all peed the same.
4.
Yeah, we
It
did.
was 29.75 the average time. The average amount of times a week that certified average men pee.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Certified average men.
I'm above average though.
Dang, he's over here above
That'd be
average.
below. Man, it doesn't matter.
What does that say about me?
Is that the scene in Wonder Woman where she's like, "Would you say you're the average specimen for your
He was like-
kind?"
above average.
He's
"I'm
like,
above
"I'd
average."
say I'm above average."
Now let's find out the average poops. So Evan would have pooped.
Boop.
Evan would have pooped 17.5 times. I don't know how you
Yes,
0.5
sir.
poop, but we'll do it. So Chase had 15, correct? Was it 15?
JS.
Got it. He peed, pooped 15. I can't think while I'm doing math. Somebody else stall and talk.
I don't know, but my
Eight?
family said I used to
What?
pee
You had 8?
a lot.
9.
What?
Yeah, my family would always say, like, they said I had diabetes because they thought I peed all the time. They're like, "Yo,
No,
you
no, no.
must got diabetes because
Here's
all
Chase.
you do be peeing."
Here's Chase. All right, let's go to the mall. All right, we get to the mall. As soon as we get to the mall, bro, I gotta pee. All right. At the end of the trip, I gotta pee before we leave. Okay.
Hey,
Get
he's
to
smart.
somewhere to eat, bro. I gotta pee.
No, that would be Talon. Right when the
Pees all the
food,
time.
right when the food would show up to the table and we got a restaurant, it sounds like I gotta poop. And we're
like,
like,
bro,
really, dude? The
He
food just got
He
here.
You
waited
couldn't
till the
have
food
gone?
got there.
Yes.
So-
I think
My dad would always be
Chase.
upset about it.
I think Chase pees as soon as he feels the sensation of. I
That's
have to
probably what
pee.
it is.
Me, it's like we have
That's
things to
efficient.
do. I'm just gonna hold it because I got things to do. Let me
Have you
just-
guys ever like woke up in the middle of the night and had to pee, but you're like, I don't want to get up. So you go back
Yeah.
to sleep, but then you wake up like an
Bro,
hour later
I
and it
thought you-
hurts.
I thought
Yeah,
you
you
get
were-
that pain.
I thought you were
like
just saying
3 minutes
so
to
pee
pee.
bed.
You're limping,
You're
to,
struggling
you're
to push
limping
it.
to the bathroom like bent over, and as soon as you go, it won't come out, but you still feel the pain, and you're just
That
like,
was me yesterday. I
And-
peed for like almost 3 minutes straight
We all have
because it was
UTIs.
so like painful. I was just like, oh man, I gotta get all this out.
That's why Hunter be drinking that cranberry juice.
Bro, I have pee problem. So
Speaking
I
of
get
cranberry
UTIs.
juice, y'all know the guy from TikTok who
he's a Washington
Dog
football.
420
face.
dog face.
yes. So there's a video where he's in a yellow hoodie and he's
I seen it.
skating through,
I watched
recording
it.
himself,
Yeah,
and then someone else kind of duetted that video and record from their point of view.
because he saw him like coming down the street.
And they're like, "Hey, there he is." And he's trying to cut around a car, and he just gets like speed wobble and just
It
eats
just
it and just beefs it on the
it.
ground.
But in his video, he cuts it obviously early. He like does the song and then cuts it. But I wish he just posted the full video because he's probably like, yeah, and then
And
just
he
wipes
stops.
out out of
Dude, it
nowhere.
was so
Bro,
funny.
that sucks.
It's like, wow, this is the shortest dog face video. Yeah, it's only like 8
He was
seconds.
going
Why is it
behind
so
a car
short?
that had a trailer attached to it, so Mason thought it was gonna be like the James Corden like carpool karaoke.
Oh.
He's not really driving.
Oh wow!
So it's like
this
he's
man
like-
was like
I
fake,
thought it was-
standing
he was
on
fake
it.
skating. The
I
whole
thought it was
time.
him standing in the trailer, like
We're like,
doing
dude.
that.
oh, like he was
But
like
then you
Yeah.
see him go around it, and then he just
somebody paid him to do all
drops.
this from the beginning.
Imagine
Bro.
He's not real.
he's
That's
paid by
Timmy
TikTok.
Thick marketing.
Stop. That's
Timmy
the
Thick is
sensitive
real.
subject.
Timmy Thick was UCLA,
Timmy Thick is
right?
out there,
Do people remember Timmy Thick?
bro. I tweeted
People
about
ask,
Timmy
Bro, how
Thick
do
not
you
too
not
long ago.
remember him?
Honestly, he was everything.
Timmy Thick was this kid
Bro, with
who
cakes
was
like
super
that, it's
thick.
unforgettable.
Facts.
and like people were
Pause.
posting him everywhere, and then he turned out to be fake,
He
like a
was
UCLA like
it was Stanford.
test program.
It was a
Because
Stanford.
what did he look like in real life?
Was it
don't
Harvard
even
or something?
know.
Let me.
It
me
was
look up.
Harvard.
We gotta look up what's the
Harvard. If it's
Timmy
Harvard,
Thick.
It was
Where is he
Harvard. It
now?
was
No, no,
Harvard.
listen. If it's Harvard, Harvard does a bunch of like social tests like that. They do a lot of social experiments.
What I want to know,
mess
who's
with
that?
people.
Who's that one Instagram account that's like a CGI person, but they claim they're real?
Aren't they a YouTuber?
No, they're not. I don't think they're YouTubers.
It's
Or if they are, I don't know.
um,
It's a girl.
Oh,
But
okay,
like
never
she
mind.
looks.
I thought you were talking about
she
someone else.
looks clearly fake and like a computer
Oh,
generated.
that's weird.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think like
Pizza
someone
Slime
talked
did.
about it.
Pizza Slime did
Was it
something with
Pizza
him.
Slime?
I bet you some nerd made that, and he's
Oh,
like, "This
yeah.
is my girlfriend.
No, but like people,
She's real. I swear."
people are like, oh yeah, if you're so real,
This is
post like a
retweet.
video of you talking, like take a photo with someone, do a handshake with someone. and she would always like
That's weird.
beat around the bush.
Hey,
Let
okay.
me see Timmy Thick.
CGI.
This is Timmy. I'm not gonna call him Timmy's. This is Timmy Thick's tweet. It was March 17th, 2018.
I
Good
found
evening. Timmy Thick was a 24-month sociological study conducted by Harvard University. We are now
Bro.
complete with our study. Thank you for your time.
Dang.
Mind blown.
Oh,
Bruh.
Imagine running a study for 2 years like that just to mess with people. Yes, Evan?
Lil Michaela. That's her name.
Yeah, she's weird looking.
Change-seeking robot with the drip. I'm looking at the Instagram bio. So she is a robot.
That must be new because I don't think she ever claimed to be a robot.
She like
She
this.
has 3
I
million
can't even-
followers.
Yeah,
can't
for the
even-
longest time
Yeah.
though, she
She was
yeah,
acting
It was
like
like,
she-
oh,
Why am I
like I'm a
saying
Why am I
robot.
saying she-
Robot.
It.
This robot has
Say
3
it.
million followers.
The thing
Yeah, she
claimed to be a
kinda-
person the whole
she
time.
Stop. No, we're not doing this,
Evan,
Evan.
stop.
We're not doing this
Pathetic.
right now.
Yo, it's so long.
Okay, all right.
I'm so tired. She got a Snapchat though.
Evan,
Okay,
stop.
Evan.
Please stop.
Add me on Snapchat. Get real, Michaela.
Evan's gonna start
New
telling us
episode
he's
out
talking
now.
to this robot
Yeah.
just like he
I'm
was
talking
supposedly.
to Michaela. And
Hey, well, you don't know her.
supposedly-
She goes to a different school.
Supposedly, Evan was talking to some girl from The Bachelor.
That
was all a lie,
wasn't
too. That was
Talking,
all a lie.
I have the messages.
Nah, they're photoshopped.
I haven't.
Slim Michaela.
Ah,
It was that. It was the Michaela.
What if she was on
She
The
must have knocked
Bachelorette?
out
Yo,
the
Lexi
rose.
from The Bachelor. If you happen to see this, how you doing? I hope you're doing good.
I hope she's listening to this.
We all know that Peter
Shout it out.
Loki did everybody dirty.
What's her name? Never mind.
Would y'all be down to start a Bachelor podcast?
What? No.
Why not?
No, I don't. ever
Nobody
wanna
would
watch
want
that.
us. They're
Bro,
both in
that'd be-
relationships and we're unwanted.
No. I mean, like
No,
we talk
he-
about the
He's talking
show.
about talking
He's talking
about
about we
it.
just talk about it. No, I ain't talking about
Oh, that would suck.
Hey, guess what?
It would get a lot of people listening, but I don't want to be talking about that.
Oh, yes, you do. You were watching the one episode with me where
Yeah, I was
Claire
watching it,
left
but-
and Tasha came in.
I'm gonna want to talk about Disney, bro.
Yeah, I would make a Disney podcast before I did that.
You guys are
We're
going to be
basically a
the
Disney
Disney
podcast.
freak adults that are camping outside of Disney waiting for downtown Disney to open up.
We
We
want
want the
I mean,
mouse.
bring
Free-
us
take
Mi-
off our masks or
bring us
whatever. You know, like the
Michael.
Orange County people.
Free the mouse. Free
Mace-
the mouse.
like a mouse.
Mace, when are we going to get the ranch though?
Ace, I want to go like literally so soon. Okay, ranch is the best sauce / dressing. I know it's a dressing, but it's a sauce.
Sauce.
It is the best, and I need.
Is there
that.
anything that ranch
literally my
wouldn't
fir-
taste good
Look
on?
at that right here.
Lasagna.
But dude, I need no. I feel like
Don't
ranch
even
could
make
even
that
make
face.
lasagna good, bro.
Stop it.
I feel like
Don't
if you
even lie to
put-
yourself.
If you put ranch,
Ranch
on
is too
like,
strong.
People eat ranch on pizza, and it's like
That's
lasagna is like
bomb.
the same thing.
Ranch
kinda.
on pizza is bomb.
ranch on pizza.
I've
Whenever
never
we would
had
go
it.
to Blaze, I would get my pizza and I'd ask for ranch and I would
Well, yeah, you did a drizzle.
drizzle it on.
Bro, I want ranch right now.
Ranch
I want it on something.
That's
but-
all he's
Oh, no,
gonna eat for
word up.
dinner.
Add-
He's gonna Postmates himself a bottle of ranch. He's like, can't wait for my ranch to get here.
He
I
just
remember-
going to.
That's almost as bad as
Albertsons
like
to get it?
eating just mayo plain.
Hey, Hunter, do you remember when we made Matthias try ranch for the first time?
Oh man, that was the
Never had
that's the
ranch?
funniest story. All right.
What?
Tell
That's
it.
like equivalent to when we made Caleb try a cheeseburger.
Oh, I remember that. In
I've
and
the
out.
video,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
we're gonna tell these.
I remember that too.
All right, so our cousin Matthias, when he was like 5 or 4, he
Yeah,
was super young, but that side of our family doesn't really eat
pretty
bunch
picky.
of bunch of foods, very picky, and so we were at McDonald's, I think going to Disneyland
Yeah.
or something.
The one
and
right across the street.
Me and Chase were eating like chicken nuggets, and we had ranch, and he'd never tried ranch before in his life, and he swore on his life that he hated it, and so we tricked him. We dipped a fry
We did the whole little kid
in ranch. And we did the
airplane.
airplane. And we didn't even like put the ranch in his mouth. It hit his lip, and he started crying
I'm
just
never
immediately.
heard about
instant.
this.
Like it literally touched his
No, he
lip
didn't taste it at all.
and just immediate. And then our aunt turns around and is like, "What's happening?" And we're like, "Oh, we made him try ranch." And then like she got like
think
they
we
got,
got
they got
mad.
mad at us.
We got
Like,
mad,
why would
yeah.
you do that to
He
him? And I'm
made
like,
him try
"Bro, like
ranch.
it's just ranch.
Why would you do that to him?
Okay.
And then
Yeah, go ahead. keep
our
going.
other cousin, Caleb, he does he now like burgers?
I think he does now.
He does.
All right,
that.
but for the longest time, he didn't eat meat, like or at least burger meat.
We would go to In-N-Out and
And
he
he
would
would
get the
eat,
grilled
like,
cheese
He would
on
call
it.
them
Chips
cheese
and-
sandwiches.
he would eat chips and Go-Gurts and like
Yeah,
Yeah.
bun
and pepperoni.
cheese.
Pepperoni by itself.
pepperonis.
And so we went to In-N-Out. We're like, bro, you gotta try it. We swear it's super bomb. And so he took like the smallest bite, and we had like a whole bunch of our family there.
Was this
and
after the
friends.
Harvest
I think this is
Crusade?
after the
Harvest
crusade.
And we're all there. It's late at night, and he's making a big ordeal about it, cutting the smallest piece.
The entire family's
and
like,
we're all watching.
He did.
it.
He
It's
did like
30
the. He did like
people.
the Squidward bite when he's trying to Krabby
Yeah.
Patty for the first time.
it's 30 people in In-N-Out all with their phones.
And
like,
then this is what he
pointing to
did.
This one
Watch,
kid.
I want to show what he did. He literally, for people that are watching on YouTube, he literally goes like this. As soon as he gets the bite in his mouth, he literally just goes,
Chug soda with it.
no, in the
and he drinks it, and everyone's
And
like,
he goes
"How
for-
was
he goes
it?
for a second
like,
bite,
how
right?
was it?" And
No,
he's
no,
just
he
kinda
didn't
like,
eat anymore.
no.
That's it. He
Mason has a video.
In the video, it's him like biting and going, like chewing for 30
He's, like, really
seconds.
thinking
Yeah, yeah,
about
he,
it.
he eats
But I
it,
think he
but
was-
he doesn't eat anymore.
he looked like I think he looked like he was almost like fighting it. Like,
Yeah, he was like, "It's okay," and we were like, "Oh,
See, people probably
Gets some
would have
meat,
thought we
throws
were
it at the
recording
wall.
because like, oh, he's like in like out of state first time trying In-N-Out.
Yeah,
wasn't a
right?
thing. But like, no, this guy's never eaten meat
yeah."
or never had.
like no, he
hamburger
just has
meat.
In and out meat.
he has cheese sandwiches.
But
And we called them cheese sandwiches because they weren't grilled cheese. Like In-N-Out literally just takes the buns and slaps two
Nah,
slices
bro.
of cheese in between it.
To me, like the slice of cheese is scarier than the meat.
Yeah,
the what? How is
A
it?
slice of like Kraft cheese.
because
In the
scarier
burger,
than
it's
meat.
scarier?
they just warm up
I'm
the
just
bun,
saying, like
don't they?
when considering
toast the
your
bun?
choices,
But I'm
I
saying
don't know
it's
exactly
not like
how
a grilled cheese.
No,
No,
yeah,
it's
it's
not
not-
like it's
no.
buttered and
It's
all
literally just a
that.
burger without the meat.
I'm saying
So-
compared to meat,
Okay, yeah,
what
cheese.
would be more scary to a little kid? A weird slice of
Flimsy
cheese
yellow.
Yeah.
or meat?
That's meat, bro.
Schmeat, bro.
Harvey's, we got no schmeat.
We got the schmeat.
Like if you like chicken,
Boom,
why don't you
boom,
try
boom,
the other
boom.
meat?
It's scary, bro.
But no, for the longest time, he only
I'm
liked
playing.
his mom's chicken. It's like, bro, it's all the same chicken. Like it's chicken's chicken. He's like, nope, only my mom's chicken. It's like, all right,
True.
bro.
You think she was like, my chicken is better than every
Hey,
chicken ever?
We can only make fun of them because they do eat now. Like they finally, as they've gotten
Yo, and
older,
if they get butthurt
finally
about
eat.
it, call me and we'll handle it.
Yeah.
We'll handle it.
No, but because I remember at birthday parties, we'd have birthday parties. We would order pizza. Like who doesn't just eat pizza at a birthday
They
party?
would bring waffles to Christmas
for
parties.
Matthias. Yeah,
We would have
Matthias.
tri-tip for dinner and they'd be eating
Matthias.
Eggo waffles.
He literally would come
Yeah,
over.
we'd have like $300 dinner, and they'd bring Eggo waffles.
Yeah.
They're like, where's the toast?
In a bag.
Yeah, Aunt Maria would go like this. She'd go, I need to put Matthias's waffle in the freezer. I was like, what?
Like waffles smack.
Yeah, they
but
are good. I mean, I'll
When
eat
you
Over
have-
tri-tip,
when you
carne
have
asada.
tri-tip or you got pizza.
Come on, bro.
but like, yo,
bro,
yeah,
some of
like,
the best food on the
oh,
planet.
we just ordered like a whole like meal from one pollo place. We got
And
all
Tammy
this
like
food.
slaved in the kitchen making this all day.
Oh yeah, and our Aunt Tammy, like during Christmas time, dude, she cooks. Yo, her fried chicken smacks like a lot of fried
Yo,
chicken.
you think it's
out
gonna
there.
be? What do you think is gonna be on the menu this Christmas?
They're not doing
Oh,
it
there's
this
no
year.
party.
What?
They're not doing it
They
this
no
year.
canceled
party.
it?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no party.
No.
For what?
There's some,
For,
who's quarantining?
Oh.
What's his name?
Tyson, they're
Tyson.
having a baby and they don't want anybody around.
Tyson
They're
doesn't need to be
quarantining.
there.
Yo, hey,
FaceTime.
it
But
ain't your
no,
cabin.
They want the family to be
'cause
there.
I thought
their
it was his
family,
cabin.
His mom has to
Come
be
on,
there to see the
bro.
child. They don't want to throw a party.
That's kind of a bummer because we were excited because they got that new cabin. We were all
It's
gonna
all
go
good.
to
We'll
the
have our
cabin.
own party.
I know, right? Like, we'll be like, hey, yo, Aunt Tammy and Uncle Tim.
Get hype,
give us the keys.
Evan. Evan hates us.
Hey, not gonna lie,
Those parties were kind of.
they would maybe let us do it if we said, "Hey, can we just use the cabin to have like our own Christmas party?"
Heck no.
they're
Tim
not
would be
doing
like,
that.
heck no.
No,
I said
Uncle
nah,
Tim would be
man.
like, no, go
Heck
for it.
no. Nah.
Uncle
Nah,
Tim
they're
would
gonna
be
be
fine.
up
Not
there
his
with
cabin,
their
bro.
baby and stuff.
In another cabin though. Don't
We
Don't
could
they
rent,
have
what's her name? I'm blanking right now.
I don't
What are
know.
you thinking of?
The two
Tawny?
people in our family.
Taylor,
No, not Tony. I don't know.
McNamara's?
No, not just keep whatever. Yeah.
someone else.
We're just outing our whole
Someone
family
else.
right now.
Everybody, we just named you guys. Yo,
We're
shouts
exposing
out.
ourselves.
But back to ranch, okay?
Oh my
People
God.
could easily
The place
look us
that
up.
has the best ranch
You looked it up.
is a Smoke Jumpers Grill in California Adventure. It's a place right by California, soaring over the world. It's the best ranch I've ever
You
had in
guys
my
hype
entire
this up
life.
too much.
It's the best ranch.
Yeah, no. So we
It's
went.
not the
So
I've been
best
talking
It's the
about it
best
nonstop
ranch.
for like the past 2 weeks.
yeah, so I
It's not
Since
the best
March.
ranch.
yeah they had never
Bruh.
been there before, and so like I was there with them, and I was like, there's this place that has burgers, and they're like, okay, we'll go. I think Mason just got French fries, right?
That place
I got
sucks too.
Wait,
Oh,
is
yeah.
it the
Their
Their food
burgers
is
are
trash.
trash. Burgers are
Smoke Jumpers
trash.
Grill.
French fries are trash.
Let's be honest.
The
Almost
tenders
all-
are fire there.
Hold on.
Is
Almost
that the place where
all,
it's thrown over the world?
Yeah, almost
Yeah.
Oh,
all
I've been there so
Disney
many
food
times.
is terrible. Almost all of it.
It really is.
Comes to corn dogs.
I don't like the corn dog. I don't even like corn dog.
I mean, the corn dog's the best item in the churro.
Corn
the chicken
dogs-
tenders at the Smoke
Well, it's
Jumpers
because
Grill
you
is good.
can't mess up a corn dog.
Good for Disneyland. If you're comparing
Right.
it to the other chicken tenders,
Yeah.
it's
Oh yeah, true.
mid.
But the
But-
ranch, the ranch
But
elevates.
when it comes
it.
to the
No,
freaking
they're-
corn
the
dog,
fries at that place.
This guy gets the ranch and he literally takes the
Okay.
first bite and he literally just like it was almost like his mind was like trying to calculate how good the ranch was
And they
compared
let you
to all
get
the
your
ranch.
own. They have the little pump station you can serve and you can go.
this boy be gushing it.
Yeah, so this
And I'm-
man was like he
got
literally
the
took the
double
bite.
gulp.
I got the
He's
double
putting in
gulp
his
ranch.
hydro
This guy
flask,
comes
just
in, he's
ranch,
like he's over here like
keeping it cool.
Heck yeah. Bro, you should do that. Just
he's over
take
here
some
just
home.
getting
I'm
ranch.
looking around. There's
Just bring a
nobody there.
bottle.
I just
Yeah, he fills up.
I hated that.
He fills
I could
up
do
a
it
whole
closer to the
hydro
mic.
flask. He fills up a whole hydro flask of ranch, closes it, and they're like, "Yo, that guy's got the ranch." He just starts running out.
Mason's spilling his ranch as he's
Yeah.
running away.
I have a camelback of ranch, and I'm running. I slip. I land on my back. And it just-
Imagine ranch just gushing out in front of people. They're like, bro, what is that?
my camelback full of ranch just
I think
explodes on my
every
back.
single
That'd be
person.
hilarious.
That would be one of the weirdest, but like every single person, that would be their like most memorable time at Disneyland
I feel
ever.
like we talked
kid
about
tried
this
stealing
before.
Yeah, we
ranch.
did. But
This kid at Disney.
Imagine
is-
imagine someone falling with a backpack and the backpack was full of ranch.
It's literally
Like,
only ranch in
It's
it.
leaking out of the
oozing out
seams.
the
Yeah.
Since I fall straight on my back and it's so tightly packed, it just explodes out in every
It's like when you
direction.
it's like when you squeeze a ketchup packet or like you step on it and it just
Yeah,
explodes.
I would love it. And then just to hear people's stories of like, yo,
You
Yeah,
remember
was
that
there-
one time at Disney with that kid with the ranch?
yeah, dude, he
His
said,
backpack was full of
Or not
ranch.
even- not
His
even that.
backpack.
That was the only
no,
thing in
you
it.
successfully like have the ranch full in your backpack and you just sit down and lean back and it's just
I'm
on
on
the
a-
people in the table next to you.
Evan,
Poor
He
kid
forgets
walking
he
by with
goes
his
on a
food,
ride.
just
I'm on a
freaking
credit
ranch.
coaster and at the blast off, like I shoot back and all the people behind me just get
he's,
ranch.
he's in the front row. He's literally the front
5,
seat.
4, 3,
He's
2,
like, all right.
1.
Oh, this is ranch over
Everybody-
everybody.
Imagine the people watching on the dock. They just see
They
just
probably think somebody died, bro.
Dude.
Yo,
that
some
would be
white
so
kid just
tight.
exploded.
but the people behind him just having white stuff shot on them. Pause.
And since,
Okay.
and since it blew up, like the whole top of it's blown off. So on the loop, it just starts falling out onto the people behind.
What's funny though is he has no idea, so his photo is still all up.
I'm like, I'm in the photo, just like
Everyone's covered.
everybody else. They can't see.
Oh,
They're like
bro,
blind.
imagine that feeling when you peel your shirt and your back off the seat and like it's that stuck to you.
Imagine you're on the credit coaster and you don't know that your backpack isn't zipped all the way. And you go on the loop.
Oh,
That's what I was saying. It just
Ranch
falls out. and
falls
everyone-
out.
and it comes back and hits you. You hit yourself.
No, it falls
with
right back into the backpack. It's like
Perfect.
like
That'd
a
be
cartoon.
amazing.
Bro, that'd be incredible.
Actually, no, because of the
Credit coaster.
centrifugal force and the G-force you're
First of all,
feeling.
it's
it would
centripetal.
say- It's centrifugal.
Is it?
It's
C.
All right, nerds.
Is it
Does
centrifugal?
it matter?
It does.
Alright, next episode,
centrifugal
we're
or-
having a
Centrifugal.
You spelled it with an
Centrifugal.
S.
Oh, I did.
next
Sorry
episode.
about-
We got to do a just Disney theme. Just strictly Disney.
Everything
Everything.
Disney?
In only the 50s cartoons. No.
No.
Yeah, no.
They
we gotta
ran
get-
out of liquor.
we
Come
gotta,
here.
we got to get Bob on the episode.
We got to talk with the
Yo,
transatlantic
Bob.
accents.
Shut up,
Yo,
Bob.
speaking of Disney, the one Imagineer dude said he's retiring.
Yeah, Quentin.
The dude with the crazy earring.
He made the tree of life.
The dude that was in the documentary on
The
Disney
documentary.
Now? Disney
Yeah.
Plus, whatever it's called.
Disney Now.
I think he made the tree of life in Walt
man.
Disney World.
That man like designed like this is going to be the color of the wall, and I wanted to have like this kind of rust for this and that. Like that man went in detail.
I won't
Rest
get
in
rid of
peace.
this.
This man's a visionary.
He
What's
ain't dead
the
yet.
most? We'll save it for next episode. Next episode will be
Hey,
Disney one.
if you're watching YouTube, put down in the comments maybe some topics, some Disney topics. If you're listening, leave us a review. We
I always
need
get so
some
nervous
reviews.
that it's
Are we
like
wrapping up?
stop
And,
recording.
no, I'm just talking about like
Oh.
Just in
or on
general.
Instagram. Hit us up on Instagram. Like put something down in the comments of our post.
Yo, if you got hate comments, send them to us too.
Do it.
Yeah,
And if
send us the
We need
funniest
the
roast.
interaction.
Literally
want you to
roast all.
roast us.
I want to
Anything.
We
cry.
need the activity.
If you roast me, I will take it to heart, and I want to be devastated. I want to be scared.
Yo, if it's
to do a next
if it's
episode.
a good roast, we'll shout you out.
or and if it's too good, then we'll just block you.
Yeah, flame us.
Yeah, dude.
Go ahead.
Find
Yeah,
that
you'll
nice
get flamed.
medium of
No,
roast.
go hard on us.
Them three.
They're gonna get like Evan's nose reminds me of Toucan Sam from Fruit Loops. I'm
Bro,
gonna
look
be
at
like,
mine, bro.
Bro,
I'm
you-
proud of my
just did
schnoz,
that.
bro.
Mine's a beak.
Haven't
I
be-
got a
Mine
beak.
looks like it's like melting off. Like
Chase
the
is-
tips just
Chase has a perfect
He ain't
nose.
drowsy.
Look, turn sideways. Look at that.
Solid.
That's a perfect
well,
nose.
your dad and Uncle Tommy, they used to flame my mom for having, because my mom and him have the exact same nose. They used to flame her for having the nose.
Look
And
at them,
actually-
now they're
That's a
both
nice
bald.
nose.
It's messed
When
up.
she went to the doctor's one time, the doctor said, "Oh, if only she would change her nose."
The doctor said that,
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yo, that doctor's got some balls on him.
You
So
gotta
you
find
gotta-
him
you gotta
beat the
change your
crap
nose.
out of him, bro.
So Chase, your nose sucks.
Nah, bro, my nose
Apparently.
is
You got a good
solid,
nose.
bro.
You got a good nose.
Look at
Give me
that.
some.
I remember one time in school, someone said I had an actor nose.
If you love
Not
his
sure if
nose
that was
so
good or
much, why
not.
don't you just
But I took it
marry
as good.
It's probably
What?
like a. Let's look it up. Let's see if we
Best
either boost.
best
compliment?
compliment I ever got was I was working at the spa,
Ooh.
and this guy walks in, and he was attracted to me,
Was he
and
in
he
a
said,
towel?
and I like laughed or something. I smiled, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, do that again." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Smile." So I smiled awkwardly, and he's like, "You look just like Jake Gyllenhaal."
No way.
And I was
Stop.
like-
no one said that. I
No,
know. for a fact
I
no
swear
one
on my
said that,
life.
bro.
You do
No one
not.
said that.
I swear on my life.
Oh yeah, just like the
Someone
lady,
said that.
just like someone said I look like Ryan Reynolds.
Nobody said that,
Yeah, they did.
Remember
That
when
was
someone
literally a
said I
dream.
look like Michael
Yours,
B. Jordan?
Dream,
bro. That was legit real.
No, hey,
At work
no.
all the time, people
Hey,
say I
for
look
real?
like Michael
Miranda
B. Jordan. It's
Cosgrove looks like
crazy.
Michael Jackson.
You guys
Okay.
can hate on me.
All right, listen.
I don't care.
My best compliment I ever got, and I'm not saying this just to be racist, but it was a black lady, because it only matters because she looked at me and she's like, "Ooh," she's like, "You got a nice looking butt," and I said,
You do.
I
I
was kind of embarrassed.
thought we were all gonna.
I was
Do I really
embarrassed.
look like this guy?
No.
I was embarrassed, but then I was like,
Not really.
"Thank you,"
I think
and then
that
I just
hair
kept
was-
walking.
You got a nice
But I was like,
boy.
"Yo," I was like, I don't know why, but I feel like if any other
My mom says
like
I look
person,
like this guy.
like if a white lady
I
just said
don't
you have a
see
nice
it.
butt, I'd probably just be like, whatever.
Yo, having a butt comes
Or
in
she's like,
handy
at least it's the hair.
in more situations than you think.
No?
That dude looks like David Blaine.
That's Daniel
He
Ricciardo.
does.
Shout out to all the F1 fans out there.
All right,
Patricio.
No,
I know you like F1 too. Yeah, F1's cool, man.
F1's pretty fire.
It's not. You guys are just white.
You can't
I
say
don't
you
know
don't
how
like
this
F1's
F1 if
going,
you
guys.
like cars too.
You guys are white. So
You're half
You're just
white.
a hater, bro.
I like cars too because it's Spy. That has nothing to do with F1.
You're just a hater.
I'm not a hater. I just know what's good and what's not.
Bro, I'm hungry. What am I going to get for dinner?
I'm making an egg sandwich.
All right, we've been going a while. Thank you for tuning in.
I don't actually say sandwich, by the way. That was a joke.
All right, we're done. Bye.
Nah, follow us on Instagram. Certified
Instagram.
Average Podcast. Follow us on Twitter.
The Cap tweets.
Follow us on YouTube.
The Certified Average
just search the
Podcast.
Certified Average Podcast
Our newest, we're on Facebook now
and TikTok.
and TikTok.
Just search Certified
And
Average
Tinder.
We're
Podcast
on
on
TikTok.
both.
All four of us.
We're not on Tinder.
We're on Grinder for sure.
Yeah, shout out to
Evan.
the grinder users out there.
Evan's on that Grinder.
And
You gotta
leave
just
a
put me on
review.
blast like that.
Yeah, please, for all the Apple iTunes listeners, if you leave a review, especially 5-star, if you actually write a review, it does help people find our podcast. Because if you just leave like 4 stars, 5 stars, it doesn't really do much. But if
If you
you
don't
actually,
write a review, I'm
even
going
if
to
you
make burner
write
accounts and do it. I'm
if
going
you
to
just
Kevin
write,
Durant of podcasts.
like
Do it.
one word, whatever, it's at least something. So
And you
it
might get a
helps.
shout out
And
because
tell your family and friends.
we shot what was Jacob's name? Jersey Mike's lover. We talked
Jersey
about him for
Mike's
like
lover.
5
Jersey Mike's
episodes
lover.
straight.
What about a real
Also-
fan? A real fan.
Comment
Yes.
comment
Shout
how many
out.
times you pooped and peed.
Okay.
Send us pictures, videos, photos of it.
No, please don't do that.
No.
Don't
What?
want that.
Send it to the Instagram that they were, not the Twitter.
I know a lot of
No.
Mason's homies listen, so shout out to Mason's homies.
Because I'm the only one with homies.
Facts.
All right.
you know.
We'll see you guys later. Thanks for
All right,
watching.
Thank you for tuning in.
Episode 17.
Peace out.